please make the bed. Mom, it's his bed. Yeah, but he's only 5 years old. Come on, you're older. What? Yeah. Happens every day. In the hotel, it happens the same way. So that's my hotel. When you come looking for a job, you have to look for that building. Okay, what we've done is every month I give birthday cards and what have you. So I got this photo taken of Suchita, she works on my front desk. And obviously she's a very pretty girl, so it made it easier to take a photo of her. But we put her picture on the front of the birthday cards. Again, do you think her dad was proud? So any cards that we send out to corporate clients or even Diwali cards, they're always with her thing. Okay, so I was talking to you, what else we can do to help retain or make people happy? Develop a bond. How do we do that? I'm going to come down the back here so you can turn around because these first you guys aren't speaking, yeah? Taking their opinion to the management or listening to their opinion. We do that. In every one of our departments, we have a box called a speak out box. Okay? And it's a letter that comes straight to me. And only I have the key. So if you want to say, Matthew, can we please have more non-veg in the cafeteria? You can put that in there. And then I will do it for you. What else can we do? Down here. What else? With limited funds, how are you going to make your staff be retained? Because it doesn't matter. If you work for Microsoft, Cisco is going to steal your staff. If you work for Marriott, Starwood's going to steal your staff. If you work for IBM, Wipro is going to steal your staff. How do you keep them? Performance incentives. Yes, but they've got to mean something. Don't underpay your associates and say, I will give you performance incentive. Give them a fair wage and then say, if you achieve this, we'll give you this much more. And that is the case. Informal discussion, yep. Every manager in my hotel has to have a 10-minute wrap session every month with every single person that works with them. And every month I have a wrap session with 35 associates in the hotel. So the managers send me 35 a month and we just sit and have a thing. And every Friday we have Kana with Cooper, which means at lunchtime I have 15 people that come and have lunch with me. We sit and we talk and I ask them questions and they can tell me honestly what is happening. What else? Yep. Well, Google copied Marriott, actually, so I said that. Creating favorable policies like Google. Google copied Marriott. And the challenge is that we only charge $5,000 for a room and they charge $35,000 or $1,35,000 for a computer. So the money the revenue streams might be different. But if you look at the bottom line, the thing is we have think tank rooms. Our training room is called our enrichment center. There's a library for all of the associates. If you want to be a chef, we can train you. I mean, that's what we do best. If you work in food and beverage and you want to become sales and marketing, we can train you in that. That's what we do. We have a huge number of hotels. Who wants to go abroad? I am abroad, but who wants to go abroad further? Okay? You don't want to go abroad? No? Oh, she's fine. Okay, you stay, drag on with me. Okay, we have 3,600 hotels in 91 countries. So if you want to go abroad, there's too many choices to go abroad. What else we can do? Guys, there is lots we can do. Okay, lots. Every single day. Once a year, on the anniversary of Marriott International's founding, we have Associate Appreciation Week. At Associate Appreciation Week, it's 7 days of fun and just thank yous. Okay? Last year, we had Hrithik Roshan. I know Hrithik from Bombay, and we asked Hrithik to come and attend our staff party, and he did. Okay? But, and I'm not going to show you video, but if you go onto YouTube, maybe you will see it. I was dressed as Katrina Kaif, and I danced with him to Jay Carter. High heel shoes, black wig. Yeah, nasty. All I can say is, if I had one sister, she would be very ugly. Okay? So there is none of the hierarchy that you would expect. We just don't do that because my team, I can be equally hard on my people, but they would lay down on a train line for me. My boss, who sits in Bombay, and his boss, who sits in Hong Kong, and his boss, who sits in Washington, D.C., they send a test to the staff every 6 months called AOS, the Associate Opinion Survey. I just got my results back for our first one, and my hotel got 99%, so highest in the world. So the thing is, but it's because the associates are empowered to know that that piece of paper means nothing. Because any day they can ask me for what they need. Any day they're going to be treated fairly. I don't just have to pamper them for that one day. Okay? But it gets harder than that. So you think about it. You've got you guys, who wants to be a manager? Yeah, everybody, okay? So who's going to run my hotel? You'll run it. Who's going to work in it? That's right, yeah. Everyone wants to be the boss. No one wants to be the worker. Unfortunately, you guys are very lucky. Fortunately or unfortunately, you have incredible education facilities in this country, which is making 1 million general managers. But how many people is it waiters is it making? How many housekeepers? How many financial audit guys is it making? Okay? That's where diversity comes in. So it was that you would have young guys working in Bikanavala who maybe spoke a little bit of English. They're the guys that we're going to have working in our hotels. So we have to offer a level of diversity. You may not see it. I came to India and I thought, you know what, I know India. Cricket, butter chicken, rotis, pukka. And then I got here and thought, okay, there's so much more. And then I came to Delhi and my financial controller's name's Lucky Singh. I said, sorry, your name's Lucky? But I was in Hyderabad for 3.5 years, and all I knew was uncles who said, Chapandi, 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 Chapandi. Coming 1,000 kilometers north is a different world. Yeah? And then 3 hours north to Chandigarh is another different world. Yeah? And then we go to Bombay, and it's a different universe. And then we're building one Renaissance hotel in Guwahati, so I went to Guwahati. I'm like, am I still in India? And then I went to Dharamshala, and I thought, okay, well, I'm in Tibet. I'm not even in India anymore. That's what you need, that diversity. And what we say in Married is that we value your differences. It's not that we care. I don't care. You're married, you're not married. You know, you have baby, you don't have baby. You know, you're gay, you're not gay. We don't care. The world is the world. You're from Punjab, you're from Haryana, wherever. But we're saying maybe you can bring things to me that I never thought I needed before. Okay? Maybe the best florist is gay. I don't know. So I need a good florist. So boys, don't feel bad. Come get a job. Yeah? When I have a Punjabi wedding, who am I going to ask? The person who knows the culture better than I know it. If I'm going to visit the Haryana Chief Minister, am I going to ask someone from Andhra Pradesh how to address the gentleman? No. So I need to value those differences. And there's as big a population of Indians outside of this country as there is inside. We need your support to go to Sydney, to go to Melbourne, to go to Los Angeles, to UK, to create these incredible environments for our guests or our associates. So what other challenges do you think that we're going to have as our workforce increases in this country and our business increases? What do you mean by diversification? Yeah, I mean, people coming in. I'm telling you, when I first arrived, I've been 5 years in India. When I first arrived in Hyderabad, I thought Hyderabad was in Pakistan, first of all. I never heard of it. My boss said, you're going to Hyderabad. I said, what? Yeah, I'm not going to Pakistan. He said, no, India. I'm like, okay, whatever. I never heard of it, but I'll go. So I went there. I'm telling you, I was the only Gora in the whole city. For 2 years, I was the only Gora. I would have 400 kids at the window of my car. Ah, Fudangi, Fudangi, Fudangi. Right? And first of all, I was like, come on, yeah. But luckily, my baby, who's 5 years old with long blonde hair and blue eyes, speaks fluent Telugu and fluent Hindi now, because she was born here. So now I used to get her to translate. Tell everyone. And I say, tell them that Daddy's Bago Farangi. He can't be spoken to. And so, just seeing Hyderabad change in 3 years, because then Microsoft opened, Google opened, Wipro, Accenture, IBM, and all of a sudden there was Goras everywhere. Yeah? And the city changed. It changed. Because before there was a real difference between Muslim and Hindu religions in Hyderabad. But as the Goras came in, it just was one big party. Yeah? And that was very exciting for me to see. And I'm seeing that in Gurgaon too. You know, when I got to Gurgaon, everyone was saying to me, oh yeah, it's not really Delhi and it's full of Biharis who are building the city. And I said, I don't know what that means. Okay? But now what I see in Gurgaon is that it's an affordable place for people from Delhi to live in big houses with great swimming pools and what have you. It's got incredible world-class restaurants and world-class hotels, great shopping malls. The Kingdom of Dreams is just open. Disneyland is coming in Gurgaon. So it's becoming this huge thing. This area, exactly the same. You know, you've got massive hotels. The shopping centres here as big as Gurgaon, even bigger. The one on the corner down here with Haldirams, it's humongous. And further down, near where the Hilton has opened, the Janakpuri, huge, I think it's called Rajgiri or Rajgiri Garden, yeah? So this is what's happening. In the old days, I'm sure, if you ask Uncle what people would say if somebody said Rohini 10 years ago, why? Why is the institute in Rohini? But now it's a centre of education, and everybody knows it. Hospitality colleges are centred in Rohini. The best hospitality colleges in Delhi are centred here only. And this is where we pick people from. So it's our own mindset. You know? And I was telling Sir this morning that it is the curse of the English, I call it. And I'm Australian. I dislike the English more than you do, okay? Because we're used to this thing that, okay, well, he's got us, so I've got to do what he says. I'm hoping to change, in my hotel I change that. I'm a visitor. I'm here under the good grace of Mr. Singh. You know, if he refuses to sign my visa, I don't have a job here. This is my home. I do not tolerate Commonwealth Games bashing. We can have a joke about it, but I'm proud of the Commonwealth Games. I went to the stadium yesterday. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And I think that all of you should just I'm telling you, if you can get a ticket, you go. Because you will have all the Indian flags, it'll be Chakti India, Jai Hind, Jai Hind, and Australia will then win, but that's okay. You can be Australian for that week. But you should. Okay, when the other expats say to me, oh, in Delhi I can't get this and I said, you know what? IGI Airport, there.